Okay.
Alright. Assalamualaikum. My name is Anisha Fika binti Azila. My number matric is 16 DEP20F1022. And my partner,
Hi. My name is Muhammad Syamil bin Idris. My nomenclature is 16DEP 20F10T0.
right. Today we want to share for you guys about web service policy consideration in relation to NGN. Right. For the abstract, next generation network, NGN is a concept for defining and deploying convergent network for data, video, and voice. NGN developed an open network architecture that define overlay layer of a common network transport based on packet technologies. NGN enable the sharing of a network by different service through various access mission. This paper highlights some of the policy issues to consider when developing policy-based language and rules for web service. For the background of the NGN, NGN is a concept for defining and deploying coverage network for data, video, and voice. NGN is an extension of the IP multimedia subsystem (IMS), and then architecture that was introduced in 3GPP, release 5 specification, and then NGN developed an open network architecture that define overlay layer over a common network transport. Based on the packet technology, NGN concept enable the sharing of a network by different service. NGN network provide a single connectivity layer that carries information from a source to a destination irrespective of the type of the service. And then NGN allow the decoupling of service and network. In NGN, the control layer is separate from the transport layer. The control layer provide open and programmable interface that are available for the application layer. NGN allow the provisioning of both exciting and new service independently of the network and the access type. In NGN, entities that control policies, season, media, resources, service delivery, and security are distributed over the infrastructure. Internet working between the entities is defined over standard interface. Alright. For example, you can see the basic NGN architecture. See, media server and call agent, and drop the call agent, and then that was dropped to media gateway, care network, packet network, and then the media gateway function as a translator between media format of the access network and the NGN packet network. The media server provide function to enable call and application to interact through telephony device. The application server hosts web-based application that execute service that are offered by the network. And then the call agent is responsible for the interworking and handling of communication season. NGN service may execute on the call agent itself or in various application server. And then the call agent expose an open standard API such as Jane, Parlay, OSA to enable NGN service. Next, this is a Parlay X web service, Parlay X Applis, and Parlay APL is. Okay, this the figure network element. And then the Parlay group has developed open APIs that enable three-part application developer access to network service function such as call control, presence, user interaction, contact-based charging, and others. The PolyX web service specification from the Poly group provide a web service interface to the PolyX and main Poly API. Alright, next we can continue with my partner.
Okay, thank you for Anis. Okay, it's my turn. So next is service constructs and terms. The first one is consumer user. Initiative that use service provided by the system. Second, subscriber and entity are responsible for paying for services. May not be the direct consumer. Then profile information outlining provide which preference and policy of consumer and subscriber. And then we have subscription, active capability controlling, detailing services and service capability available to consumer. And then for service, a function or operation which a service provider manage to specific set of performance target may or may not be available to external consumer and may or may not have an associate use fee. Service capability, function or operation which is a property of the service provider network and which is reusable by other services. Zero of or more of these functions may be bundled to enable the development, distribution, and management of service. And you can see at this, we can have a basic service function. We have a consumer user and subscribe. So the service, we have a subscription, survey capability, and to profile and then next. We have that we have provide an IMS example of key services execution constructs. So this is a service execution construct. What is a season server? Executes SIP that to POSI back-to-back user agent function untuk SIP season service information and billing TGBP or TGBP2 define season server or season untuk function CS is a CSCF. P for proxy, I for integration, S for serving. Then we have application server AS. Service logic interface with season server and end user via SIP or API. Then API gateway, special purpose application server with secure and control network entry point for external server to access network-based service capability via software APIs. And then we have a profile database. Database and service engine for management user profile. It's like subscription, authentication, and authorization. Accounting is AAA. relation and apps. And last, service edge. Logical point of separation between access network and service domain. It serves as a point of dynamic per and policy control. Example, QoS and CSC via standard protocols such as SOAP and diameter. Okay, next, we have provided the equivalent web service logical architecture. It's a picture of that with a UDDI registry. It's just a web service architecture. Okay, next. Policy consideration. First one, NGN enable third-party developer to incorporate network services through the use of common API. An application developer that use NGN services shall be able to consult policy regarding provisioning of the network service at the time of delivery. Second, consulting the NGN network is important due to its support of multiple access mechanism. Subscriber can use different device to access similarly service or different access network. For example, we have a DSL and WLAN WLAN. Yes, provider may wish to modify the available service in different access network. This is increase that NGN network may need if policy to decision on uh, per access basis. The NGN network provider can combine service ability to create a service to user. A user can import different services using capabilities from many application server. So services can originate from various source. Policy control apply across service set imply that mechanism must, must exist for enabling federation between application specific policy and network. See, in particular, there is a need for maintaining service level agreement between various different entities. Policy broker can be used communication policy decision between application server, network and the subscriber. Then first to policy broker should be application and analytics. The last one, the previous paragraph highlight some of the policy issues to consider in NGN network. This issue have application to application developer that will use web server technology to develop application that take advantage of an NGN network. As such, policy related work in web service must take into consideration the underlying network policy constraints and the need for having a flexible, accessible language to release service at the network layer. The next one refresh the last one lah. So we have three link refresh. What is next generation network and AGN?
Alright, thank you, Shahmi. That's all my presentation. Okay, thank you.
You.